years for you, but you know what? Gardening is, I believe it's like the #1 hobby in the United States, if not the second hobby in the United States. We're always doing things in our yard. Somehow, some way, we need a shovel. But is your shovel, the handle's breaking off? Maybe it's just not getting it through the dirt. This was a genius shovel, and in fact, has patents for utility and for design. And we're going to tell you why. Customer top rated. If you have one, call us. We're at 1-800-395-1601. 3 easy payments of $15.09 gets it home to you. Julian Matthews, so nice to see you.
Pleasure, me too.
I actually am now going to be able to plant in my garden for the first time this year because I was supposed to wait and see what was growing in my yard first, right, Julian? So this, tell us the story of the shovel.
Yeah, so this was invented by my 85-year-old dad. He's now 92 years old. And he came back from Florida one winter, there he is, and that was when he was 85 years old. He's still looking pretty young.
Yeah, he is.
And just couldn't dig with a regular shovel. And he says, you know, I have to come up with a better way or I have to give it up. Aww. So he came up with this shape, which is called the spearhead shape. And it basically causes all your weight to be concentrated on a single point. And then you're wedging and slicing your way into the ground because all these angles that you see here are all sharpened. So everything that's going into the ground is sharpened. Everything is pointed into the ground, right? Versus with a regular shovel, it's going across the ground.
You're right.
So you're not concentrating all your weight.
Let's put it to work for a second, and then I'll show you colors. Go ahead.
This is what a regular shovel is. Everybody's got one of these, and you're jumping up and down. You're wondering, why am I jumping up and down?
Yeah.
And why can I not get through this stuff? So this is a simulated root environment, all right? I'm gonna put my full weight on this. I'm going to stand completely on this shovel, completely. So you're jumping up and down and nothing is happening, right? So you don't want that to happen. You don't want to be struggling in the garden.
Right.
So with this shovel, I'm barely going to put my weight on it, barely. I'm not even going to stand on it. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to use my weight. I'm just going to use my hands. And you can see it's slicing and dicing. It's like the Vegematic for the garden.
That's what I love is that it allowed your 85-year-old dad to continue doing what he loved.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what I love. That's the inspiration behind it. And then you made it pretty. It means we get to pick our colors. So you actually have the yellow. I do want to show you the other colors. And this is customer top rated. You've been here, did you say close to 6 years now? Everybody keeps loving this shovel, and you'll see why if you read the reviews. Here's your green. Here is your pink. We also have the yellow again, and then we have the purple. This is 3 easy payments of $15.09. I want you to think about all the gardening things that you're doing. And, you know, when's the last time a shovel actually worked as well as you liked? How about this? This is a fantastic deal. I'm so happy that I purchased this shovel. It cuts through the ground and roots, right?
Roots, clay, rocks, anything that's really difficult with a regular shovel. If you're having trouble with a regular shovel, this is the only shovel that's going to make it significantly easier.
Okay.
If you normally have to ask somebody to help you, you will no longer have to do that. This is double layer of weed block. A lot of times you're going to have to go into the garden and replace plants that have been planted a while back and they're dead, and you're going to have to get through this material. And you normally have to get a machete knife or you have to dig it all up. You don't have to do that anymore.
Ah, okay.
With this, it's like I told you, it's like a shovel and a knife at the same time. So it penetrates. I'm just doing this with one hand. I'm not putting my full body weight. With a regular shovel, you couldn't even get through this. You'd be jumping up and down and nothing would be happening.
Wow.
So you can see, it's slicing and dicing.
And that's what people are saying. Amazed at the ease of using this. Truly is effortless and lightweight as well. I would love to have someone purchase this as their first shovel. This is great little shovel, cuts through roots and hard soil like nothing. Makes planting easy. I'm very happy I purchased it. People are raving about a shovel.
Yeah, this shows all kinds of things you do. You know, when you're cutting through turf and you want to plant some flowers instead of having grass there, it's very hard to cut through that with a regular shovel. You can see that this kind of slices through it. You're able to remove it nice and easily. We had a lady that had 25 roses in very rocky soil. She transplanted all 25 roses. All of them survived. She said you could not have done it with a regular shovel because what it does is it cuts around, it brings all the soil with it. With this, you're able to do detail work. removing some small plants without disturbing everything else around. Yet you're able to do the big stuff. You're able to go around all the bushes, cut all the roots around it, and then you're going to be able to just pop that baby out with all its soil, and it's going to do a really good job in surviving.
You know what? Here's why I recommend you pick it up today, because the Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day. Get it home and try it. If nothing else, right? If you're looking at it and you're going, you know what? I could use that kind of help in my yard. Get it home and try it. We give you 30 days to, figure out whether or not it works for you. It's a customer top rated item. And, like you said, it's a patented design. It's patented design and utility. What makes it so special?
The fact that it's this shape that allows you to concentrate all your weight on a single point, and then you're wedging and slicing. Like a wedge splits wood, this splits the ground.
Let's see it.
Whether it's the roots going on both sides or it's the rocks.
Got it.
Look at these rocks here. Now, see how it's glancing off the rocks? It's because these angles cause it to force it to go between the rocks. So any angle I go, it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to aim between the rocks.
Yep.
So with a regular shovel, you couldn't do this. You're just going to stop.
Right.
This is, like I said, a wedge. Mm-hmm. And so like a wedge splits wood, it's pushing the rocks to one side or the other. The roots are going up and being sliced from one edge to the other, and the clay is just slices right through like butter.
You know what? And you gave us colors because, first of all, we like being in the yard because we're surrounded by colors, but also because it would, of course, be easy to find. You have the yellow, I have the pink, this is the purple, and we also down there have your green. So your purple, your yellow, your pink, and your green. $15.09 for something that people rave about. I mean, it's the tool that makes things easier so you can get to the fun stuff.
Yep. And once you buy one, you're going to love it so much, you're going to buy multiples for your family and friends, because you just cannot believe how much it makes a difference in your life.
You know what? Get it home, try it. You'll thank me. And again, there's so many of you who do garden, and I know you do, because it is, again, like that #1 hobby in the United States. The item number is M49714. That's your item number. And the Easy Pay, take advantage of it because it goes away at the end of the day. And I love Easy Pay because it gives you a chance to try something and you don't have to pay full freight. Come on in, the water's fine. Hey, you know what? Janine is going to come back, and she's got the